Strength. Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय गौरानिताय जय जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरण अरविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीबीटी फाउंडर आचार्य सेवर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड शिल प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर शिल प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा पुरी धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र की श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की श्री श्री गौर निताय की ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories all glories all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिने ते नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाता सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण one garland two garland Hare Krishna. Welcome to our continuation on the discussion from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Adi-lila, 4th chapter, the confidential reasons for the Lord's appearance. We discussed first 12 verses in the previous class, in which he said, 4th verse he explained out of the 14, and 5th verse he is going to explain. Krishna comes to relieve the burden of the demons on the surface of the earth. As such, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he doesn't have any work to do. Those other functions are performed by Vishnu forms. But that was the time for the Yuga Avatar to appear. Last verse said, Lord Narayan, the four primary expansions, Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna and Anuruddha, Matsya and the other Leela incarnations, the Yuga avatars, the Manvantara avatar incarnations, and as many other incarnations as there are, all descend in the body of Lord Krishna. In this way, the complete Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself appears. How many types of incarnations? 6. Which are they? Yuga avatar directly, Leela avatar, Purusha avatar, not Purushottam avatar, Purusha avatar. This Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Shiradaksha Vishnu, and Karanadaksha Vishnu. Purusha avatar. Then Guna avatar, Brahma Vishnu Mahesh, taking care of goodness, passion, and ignorance, the three modes of material nature. Then Shaktavesh avatar, Lord Himself coming or empowering some jiva with some specific potency. Manvantara avatar, in each Manu, one incarnation coming of the Lord. In one day of Brahma, 14 Manus, and the last Yuga avatar. So these are the 6 types of incarnations. So they all come with Krishna when He comes. We discussed how in Little Krishna they exhibit when demon comes. Vasudev Krishna, he kills the demons. Krishna, Vrindavan Krishna or Yashodanandan Krishna, he doesn't kill the demons. He only enjoys pastimes with his devotees. 13th verse. Ataiva Vishnu Takhan
अतएव विष्णुतः
Krishnera Sharire
कृष्णेन
Vishnu Dware Kare Krishna
विष्णुरे करे
Asura Samhare. At that time, therefore, Lord Vishnu is present in the body of Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna kills the demons through him, through Vishnu. Anusanga Karmayai
अनुसंग कर्मे
Asura Maran
असुर मारा
Ye lagi avatara Kahi se Mula Karan. Thus, the killing of the demons is but secondary work. I shall now speak of the main reason for the Lord's incarnation. Killing demons is secondary. Primary reason is going to explain. Prema rasa niryasa
प्रेम रस निर्यास
Karite aswadana
करिते आस्वादन
Raga marga bhakti loke
आत्मार्ग भक्ति लोके
Karite pracharana
करिते प्रचार
Rasika Shekhara Krishna
शिव शेखर कृष्ण
Parama Karuna
परम करुणा
Yei doi hetu haite Ichara Udgama. The Lord's desire to appear was born from 2 reasons. So primary reason is not one, rather primary reasons, 2 reasons. The Lord wanted to test the sweet essence of the mellows of love of God. Prema rasa niryasa karite aswadan, to test the sweet essence of the mellows of love of God, and He wanted to propagate devotional service in the world on the platform of spontaneous attraction. Ragamarga bhakti loke korite pracharan. So one is to experience or test the sweet essence of the mellows of love of God, and the second is propagate devotional service on the platform of Ragamarga, spontaneous attraction. Thus he is known as supremely jubilant and as the most merciful of all. Rasika Shekhar. Krishna is Rasika Shekhar, supremely jubilant. One becomes jubilant because of rasa. If you are given mango rasa, Hari Bol, become jubilant. So ras is required in life. So sweet ras are better than amras is Nam ras. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. But only one who has love for Krishna, he can experience that sweetness, and also one who thereby remains away from offenses to others, one who respects everyone. How much you can respect others, that is your power, and how much you are disrespecting others, that is your weakness. So we are quite weak because we are very expert in disrespecting everyone, and our power is very less because we are not able to respect anyone, hardly anyone. There is show of having some respect for others, but actual feeling is not there. So Krishna is supremely jubilant, Rasika Shekhar, and the most merciful of all, Parama Karuna. 2 adjectives used for Krishna. Rasika Shekhar Krishna, Parama Karuna. You remember this too. Internally he is jubilant and externally he is compassionate. So similarly, a devotee also, to the degree he is experiencing Krishna Prem within his heart, externally he will be very compassionate to other living entities. Compassion is the topmost quality of a devotee. Krishna's quality is love for devotees, particularly Bhakta Vatsal, and devotee's topmost quality is compassion. Paradukha Dukhi. He is in distress, seeing others' distress. Personally, he has no distress. Only a devotee who has no distress in his own life, he will be distressed by seeing others in trouble. Otherwise, we are blind to what others are going through, how much they are in pain, how much they suffer. And all sufferings of the living entities are nothing but because of being forgetful of Krishna. So devotee sees sufferings of others, how much they are suffering, unlimitedly they are suffering, and he knows the only reason they are suffering is because they are away from Krishna. They are forgetful of Krishna. So let me give them Krishna. I have Krishna with me. He has begged Krishna from his Guru, and Guru is able to give Krishna unlimitedly. Ghana Ghanatvam. He is cloud filled with the water, and cloud can send forth, pour down millions of gallons of water. So Guru is capable. So he has begged from Guru the mercy of Krishna, Krishna Krupa. And because of begging, Guru is very compassionate. So the disciple receives it. And such a disciple will be unlimitedly distributing this compassion or Krishna Prem to others. So Krishna is Rasik Shekhar and Param Karuna. Devotee is also like that only. He is relishing internally Rasa and externally is very compassionate to others. Krishna Prem in our heart is seen by Jivdaya. How much you are engaged into preaching activities. Preaching is nothing but getting a conditioned soul closer to Krishna. How much you are able to get closer, that much powerful you are. You may get micro-millimeter close to Krishna. You are a small devotee. And you may be able to get him kilometers or in yojanas. You take him to Golok Vrindavan. Guru takes the disciple to Golok Vrindavan. Guru can take him. Guru has that power. It depends on disciple. Is he ready or not? If he is dedicated, Guru can take him. How much far is Golok Vrindavan? Farthest. Even this Sumeru Parvat is 1 lakh yojan. That means 8 lakh miles. Around 12 lakh kilometer. Just the Sumeru mountain, which is some part of Atal. Atal it doesn't reach, but Burlok and Borlok kind of in between. And all 14 planetary systems are billions of kilometers, whatever. Golok Vrindavan is far, far. But Guru can take there. That is the power. But the disciple has to beg from him. In the purport, Prabhupada says, Lord Shri Krishna wants to make known to all the conditioned souls that he is more attracted by Raga Bhakti than Vidhi Bhakti or devotional service under scheduled regulations. So we do this scheduled regulated lifestyle we have. Early morning we get up before 4:30 we are there. After taking bath, obviously. After taking bath, wearing fresh clothes, tilak, we reach there 4:30. We are paying obeisances, we receive their lordships, we start singing Guru Ashtak and Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahamantra, then Nasimhati, Tulsihati, 16 Ashtak prayers, Vaishnav Pranam, chanting 16 rounds, then Shringar Darshan, Guru Puja, Srimad Bhagavatam. That goes on, but it may become little mechanical. Like the robo you can program because it is computerized. So you can have a time 7:29, he gets up. Because now altar is going to open and 7:30 altar opens or not he will pay obeisances. Why? Because the time schedule is 7:30 and because of Chandan Yatra the darshan is not opening, but this robo will pay obeisances. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna and the altar is closed only. So like that sometimes we are also quite mechanical. Like that's why be electrical. Let the current be flowing. So you should do electrical engineering. I did for that reason only. That's a joke. Basically, current of Krishna should be flowing in the consciousness. The chest should be breathing. Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Ram. That's how the chest should be swollen up. When we breathe in, the chest is swollen up, and when we breathe out, chest is contracted. So should breathe in Krishna and breathe out Krishna. Should see Krishna everywhere, and we should take Krishna when we take darshan of the deities. Should take Krishna within through our eyes, this aperture hole in the skin. The face has a skin, and some hole is there in the skin called as eyes. So through these holes, take Krishna's form in your heart and embrace him there. That is the purpose of ears. And through here there are some two more holes on the skin called as ears. Little design is there around, a very what do you call designed hole, or what do you call little embroidery is done, little embossed one. So and little comes out, bulges out. So take Krishna in the form of sound through these two holes and in your heart and embrace Krishna over there. Similarly, there are two more holes in the skin. So take Krishna in the form of fragrance. Krishna's body has fragrance, very amazing fragrance. So take that through these holes in your heart and embrace Krishna in the form of smell there. And similarly, Krishna, there is another hole there, one hole called as mouth. So through that also Krishna can come in the form of prasadam. Take in the heart, Sayanna Amrita Pao, Shri Radha Krishna Gunagava. Take the prasad to your heart's content, not stomach's content. Nowhere it is mentioned belly's content. Take so much prasad that belly is about to burst open. No, your heart's content. So wholeheartedly one should embrace Krishna. This is called as wholeheartedly embracing Krishna. Through your eyes, you take in Krishna and you embrace Krishna. Through your two more holes called ears, you take in Krishna in the form of sound, you embrace Krishna. Through these two more holes, nostrils, you take Krishna in the form of fragrance and you embrace him. Through one mouth, you take Krishna. So this is called as wholehearted embrace, wholeheartedly embracing Krishna. We don't wholeheartedly embrace Krishna. We just haphazardly we embrace Krishna. Or we don't embrace Krishna. We discard Krishna. We don't like devotees. We have hatred, aversion towards devotees. So the aversion to devotees is aversion to Krishna. As simple as that. As much as you are averse to devotees, that much you are averse to Krishna. And likewise, extended version, as much as you are averse to other living entities, that much you are averse to Krishna. I don't like Krishna. Vrindavan Chandra, you are not beautiful. Vrindavan Chandra, you don't sound good. Vrindavan Chandra, you don't smell so good. Get away from my life. So your hatred toward other living entities is a sign of your hatred towards Krishna. So you should know all living entities are Krishna's children, isn't it? Mamayvamsha jiva loke jiva bhuta. Yes, because they have their different tendencies which are not necessarily oriented towards Krishna. So we may keep distance from them. Like a pig comes running to you, you don't run towards him and embrace him. You don't kiss that pig which is coming out of gutter. But we may run away also. But we respect that pig. In the heart, we embrace that pig. But externally, we will not. Similarly, tiger comes running. You don't go running to tiger and say, "Oh, tiger, Wag Prabhu, Namaskar." When you say Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya, he has another prayer, Mahaprasade Govinde. This devotee has eaten a lot of Mahaprasad throughout life. The whole body is Mahaprasadamay. I am going to eat this body now. So he will have another prayer. He doesn't know Vancha Kalpataru prayer. He knows only one prayer, Mahaprasade Govinde. So don't go running towards tiger. But in the heart, you can embrace tiger. Like that. Aishwarya Jnanete Sabha Jagata Mishrita Aishwarya Shithila Preme Nahi Mora Prita. Lord Krishna thought all the universe is filled with the conception of my majesty. But love weakened by that sense of majesty does not satisfy me. So we want to awaken love. But love is weakened by majesty. Love is awakened in the heart, from the heart. How? Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhyaka Bhunay Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Karaha Uday. Krishna Prema is eternally situated in our heart. Love for Krishna. It is not something to be gained from outside at all. No. It is already situated. We are all pure devotees of Krishna. But only we are covered over at different degrees. Just like now, in one sense, sunlight is covered by these curtains. If you remove, my God, you will not be able to see. Look at the sun. very dazzling, effulgent, brilliant sunlight. So like that, our heart is filled with Krishna Prem, but it's covered by so many layers of Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun, there are different combinations. But this eternally dormant, that's what called a dormant, which is already there, but dormant means it is not manifest, it is not felt, it is not perceived. I think something like in engineering we have latent heat or something. That is, what is it, latent heat? Acha, the heat is already there, but you have to hidden kind of, no? Latent is hidden. So it's hidden. Heat is there, but energy is there, but it is latent. It is hidden kind of. You do something by which it manifests itself. So likewise, Krishna Prem is dormant, like latent heat, like the dormant in our heart, and it comes out how Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Karaha Uday. When we begin devotional practice, beginning with Shravanam, Shravan Adi Shuddha Chitta. Our heart is Shuddha only, pure only. Karaha Uday, just like sun rises. Today morning, every morning I see the rising sun. As I told last time, if you look at the rising sun, so your eyes nerves become very powerful, and you don't read spectacles. Then you will not read. So rising sun is very brilliant. So that will rise. Krishna Prem will rise when we hear. So love has to be awakened, certainly, but here is some very deeper concept is being explained. Love is weakened, weak, W-E-A-K, weak, kamzor, very powerless. Love becomes powerless, less in power by majesty, by awe and reverence towards Krishna. Krishna's greatness, oh, Krishna is so great. This weakens the love. You get it? Krishna wants a very natural and very, what you call, friendly relationship. Sakyaras, Vatsalyaras. Yashoda can catch Krishna's ear or show him stick. Come on. And she can run behind him to beat him also. She will not beat him, but she will capture him, tie him up, etc. Similarly, Radharani also becomes angry on Krishna. So Krishna likes this kind of love, in which there is no majesty, there is no awe and reverence, there is no oh Krishna. That's why in Brahmanda, at Brahmanda Ghat, when Krishna had eaten little earth, little soil, and complaint was given to Yashoda Mai, and Yashoda Mai asked him, "Did you eat dirt?" No, I did not eat. No, all your friends are saying, no, they are telling lies because I defeated them in the game, so they are against me now. No, even Balram is saying, no, even Balram has joined their party today. Not my fault. Okay, open your mouth. Let me see who is true. Whether you are telling the truth or Balram is telling the truth. Okay, he'll open the mouth. So he opened the mouth small. Krishna is small. He is less than 3 years, 6 months, 3 years, 4 months. Because at the age of 3 years, 4 months, they left Gokul Mahavan to come to this western bank of Yamuna, to Vrindavan side. So when Yashodamai peeped in his small mouth, he did not see a tongue there and small teeth there, or a palate there, or anything else. She saw the entire universe, so many huge mountains, Himalayas, Mount Everest, and whichever mountains are existing. She saw oceans, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Red Sea, Yellow Sea, Black Sea, Green Sea, Blue Sea, White Sea, and Purple Sea, and million other seas. And she saw birds there, eagles there. She saw pigeons there, parrots there, peacocks there, and everything else, reptiles, aquatics, everything she saw. And she saw Yashoda Mai also peeping in the mouth of Krishna. She was seeing stars in the day. Am I dreaming or this is reality? Then she became reverential to Krishna. Oh my God, my son seems to be the supreme personality of Godhead. In my grand illusion, Mahamaya, the illusory potency of the Lord, makes me think that Nanda Maharaj is the king of the entire Raj, and I am Rajeshwari. I am the queen of the entire Vrindavan. And my son Krishna, He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What am I doing? I am illusion. And then Krishna covered her over again through Yoga Maya, again internal potency, and then she thought, oh, that was all a hallucination, some kind of bad dream or whatever. Maybe chakkar aa gaya tha mujhe, maybe something like that. My son Krishna is a small kid. Without me feeding him milk, he will die. So Krishna is happy with this. Krishna uncovered that that curtain of Yogamaya in one sense, and she felt reverential towards Krishna, reverence towards Krishna. Krishna again covered her over, and again under Yogamaya she thinks Krishna is small kid. So Krishna likes this. That's why these higher rasas are very relishable by Krishna, relished by Krishna. Satyaras, Vatsalyaras, and Madhuryaras. So that is being explained here. Aishwarya Shithila Preme Nahi Mora Prita. When Prem becomes Shithil, becomes slackened because of or weakened by Aishwarya, Nahi Mora Prita. It is not appealing to me, does not satisfy me. Aishwarya Jnanate Saba Jagata Mishrit. The whole world, many there are atheists, but those who are not atheists, those who have what you call acceptance of Krishna or acceptance of God existing, theists, not atheists. So for them, they have God is the supreme controller, He is the creator, He is the master, and this and that. So a lot of Aishwarya, greatness of Krishna. Certainly, greatness of Krishna has to be understood, and then we have to go to sweetness of Krishna. Otherwise, there could be Sahajiyasm. We will take Krishna cheaply, as the Sahajiyas do. Some one of them wears dress like Krishna, and lady followers, he makes them dress like gopis, and he starts doing Ras-lila, starts dancing with them like Krishna did, and they take Krishna very cheaply. But this is not what Krishna is talking about. Raga Marga. Raga Marga is not about Sahajiyasm. Sahajiyasm is like kind of ignorance is mixed in devotional practice. So that is not proper. Or Mayavad is like passion is mixed in devotional practice, and he thinks I am only God, Krishna. So that is a problem. We sadhakas are like goodness is mixed in devotional service, and pure goodness is mixed. Then one understands that Krishna is my lover, Krishna is my friend, or Krishna whatever. So Krishna likes that. You got this? Understood this verse? Amare Ishwara Mane Apana ke hina Tara preme vasha ami Nahai adhina. See, deeper concepts are being explained. If one regards me as the Supreme Lord, they have no God, G-O-D, generator, operator, destroyer. G-O-D, generator, operator, destroyer. God. He creates, He maintains, He destroys. That is true in one sense. We already discussed Gunavatas. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. He creates, He maintains, He destroys. But that is not the main thing. So if one regards me as the Supreme Lord and himself as a subordinate, I do not become subservient to his love, nor can it control me. Just like in the friends, you have seen, no? Like in case your childhood friend is there. Now let's say he did not study engineering and he did not become engineer. He passed 12th or failed in 12th standard and he got into farming and all that. But from 1st standard to 12th standard, you are in the same classroom, etc. So we have been playing together, eating together, going for picnics together, cycling together, movies together, dhabas together, and A to Z together, almost like that. Sometimes you slept in his house, sometimes he slept in your house, sometimes he ate in your house, you ate in his house. Such kind of thick friends, langotiyar, very thick. So now when you go home, now you are engineer, you are working in Microsoft or Microhard or whatever, Macrohard or Microsoft, whatever the company you are working in, you are a big boss now. So when you go home, he will be dealing with you in a very natural way only. He will not salute you and say, hey, Microsoft has come. He will just embrace you, he will slap you also and say, क्या है? इतने दिन कोई बात आए? I've been remembering. आए क्यों नहीं दिवाली की छुट्टियों में? नहीं, मैं यात्रा गया था. अरे यात्रा गए क्या? घर में भी आया करो, इधर भी आया करो. So that you love, isn't it? But in your company, people, juniors below you, they salute you, sir has come, sir has come. You don't like that. Yes or not? Or you like it? If you like it, you are unfit to go to Golok Vrindavan. You can go to Vaikuntha world. In Vaikuntha world, in Golok Vrindavan means friendship. There is no iron and reverence like that. There is a very what do you call intimacy is there. Similarly, like mother also will catch your ear. What is this? Why didn't you come? So Yashoda Mai doing that with Krishna. Krishna likes that, and gopis also. You don't have consorts, you don't have your girlfriends, but those who have, you know, some degree, or you might have seen in the movies how it is. So she can become angry and she can, what is this nonsense? You came so late, and you forgot my birthday today. You don't love me? No, no, I love you, I love you, I love you. Huh? You only say that. How did you forget my birthday? If you love me, love means attention to the details. Love is exhibited by attention to details. So one of the details is her birthday. You have to remember that. If you forget, then what kind of lover are you? Acha, you took birth also in this world. Once in a year it comes. In 365 days it comes. I thought it is 366th day. So that will not do. You have to remember the details like that. Or if she likes ice cream and you are going by the ice cream parlor and you just go like that, she will say, what nonsense. Did you not see? We passed by ice cream parlor. Why didn't you purchase ice cream for me? Acha, ice cream parlor was there? Huh? Oh, really? I did not see. I saw that chamhar was there. My chappal is broken little bit. I was thinking उसको रिपेयर करवा लूं क्या, लेकिन तुम्हारे साथ था इसलिए मैंने सोचा कि बाद में देखता हूँ. पार्लर कब गया, कब आया, कब गया, मुझे पता नहीं. She will say, hell with you, I'm going. So you have to know all these details, and such a person will be angry upon you. He is junior to you. A girlfriend is smaller in age, and mother also is not so educated as you are educated. Your friend also is not as rich as you are. You are very rich. You have lakhs of rupees. He has few hundred rupees. He may be in debt also. His house may be rented also. But friendship, mother and son, and boyfriend, girlfriend, in this kind of ucha nicha bhav nahi hota. You understand? There is no majesty felt. Your friend will not feel, hey, he is a very rich man. Your mother will not feel, hey, he is a very educated fellow. Your girlfriend will not think, oh, he is taller than me, or more fair than me, or more in age than me. No, there are no considerations like that. That Aishwarya means that, you understand, reverence-free intimacy. That is what is the characteristic hallmark of Golok Vrindavan, in higher rasas particularly. So that's why in only with Krishna these kind of intimate relationships are possible. With Narayan you have to only salute. There is no other question. You cannot think of putting hand on Narayan. Even Hanumanji doesn't put hand on Ram. That's it. So we have very higher access to higher levels. So we have to go very systematically. Acharyas have given guidelines how to go. Otherwise, in between, before reaching there, we will become Sahajias. Don't start wearing sari or something, peacock feather in your hair like that. Your hair are only so disheveled, they only look like peacock feather or crow's feather. It looks like. So don't get into that. Some few years back, maybe a decade or two back, an IS officer started wearing sari and said, "I am Radharani." Some foolishness, crazy. So imagine how much Maya can make one crazy. IS officer, कितना level-headed रहते हो? How brilliant, intelligent they are, how much knowledge they possess. And he started wearing, and it was coming in newspapers like anything. Anybody remembers? This was when I was, I think, in my teens. I don't know when it was that, something like that. Maybe 15, 20, 30 years back. So crazy. I don't know who's Baba or whom he was associating with or what happened to him. Why he started. Earlier he was not doing that. When he became IS officer, all throughout he was not doing that. He was wearing shirt pant, all that. He passed exam also. But when he got on the post after, I don't know how many years later, I don't know the details, I don't know. But then he went crazy only. That I am Radharani. And he started behaving feminist way. So we should not become crazy like that. Very systematically understand the science, and you will reach that stage. You could be one of the gopis. You could be one of the friends of Krishna, or one of the elderly gopas or gopis. If one regards me as the Supreme Lord and himself as a subordinate, I do not become subservient to his love, nor can it control me. Krishna likes to be controlled by his devotees, isn't it? Like love, isn't it? Like Bill Gates, you might have heard, he was very fed up when all these kind of people are not for him, people are for the money in his pocket, because so much money is there, so much fame is there. So one day he just took off his whatever that regal clothes, and he wore simple shirt pant, something very ordinary, and then he went far away from his town, another town, simple, and he entered in some tea shop or some hotel kind of thing. He sat on the table, there are already three people sitting there, fourth chair he took, and then he ordered some simple item to the waiter, and then he was talking, so what's your name? And then he did not tell I'm Bill Gates, he told some fake name, I'm from this town or next town. And then they became friends at the table, and then they started joking and they were making fun of him, and then he was eating that simple food stuff, and he had a very nice time. When he came out, he was very happy. He said, I have really lived my life for this few minutes or whatever, half an hour, 1 hour I was in this hotel. This was very jolly life, because they did not know that I am Bill Gates. All those who know that I am Bill Gates, they salute sir, and all the, what do you call that, chamchagiri karte wo log. You understand? So they really don't respect him, they don't love him, they are eyeing on his money, his reputation, his name, like that. But here in this hotel, they did not know his name, they did not know his fame, they did not know about his money, his power, so called that what do you call, majesty. Bill Gates' majesty was unknown to these three, four friends at the hotel table. So he relished it. So Golok Vrindavan has this flavor of love free from majesty. Only sweetness, sweetness, sweetness. In higher rasas of Sakya ras, Vatsalya ras, and Madhurya ras. Amaketa ye bhakta bhaje ye bhave तारे से भावे भजी ye mora swabhave. In whatever transcendental mellow my devotee worships me, I reciprocate with him. That is my natural behavior. Yatamam prapadyante. As you surrender, I reciprocate accordingly. So Krishna likes this. The Vrindavan pastimes demonstrated that although generally people worship God with reverence, the Lord is more pleased when a devotee thinks of him as his pet son, personal friend, or most dear fiancé, and renders service unto him with such natural affection. So fiancé, the girlfriend, or whatever. So sometimes she will give love bite. In a sense, she will bite on the boyfriend, like that. And he reciprocates. He feels wow. He will kiss it. Amazing. The blood may come, wound is there, skin is distorted, smooth skin became little disturbed because the wound happened now, but he will feel wow, her love. Even if she's not there, he will keep kissing. Perfection of my life. I got love bite, like that. Hope you understand. Don't go to some girl and say, please give love bite. Some dog may come from the street and give you such a bite that you'll have to get how many injections? 12, 12, 14, 5. Okay. But one injection will नानी याद दिला देगा आपको. बोले ये बाइट तो खतरनाक रहा. Like that. So take care. So this is how it is. Then he says the Lord becomes a subordinate object of love in such transcendental relationships. Such pure love of Godhead is unadulterated by any tinge of superfluous non-devotional desires and is not mixed with any sort of fruitive action or empiric philosophical speculation. It is pure and natural love of Godhead, spontaneously aroused in the absolute stage. This devotional service is executed in a favorable atmosphere freed from material affection. So contaminations are mentioned there, like is unadulterated by any tinge of superfluous non-devotional desire. Not that you are there after Krishna, oh my son, Krishna, Krishna, you know, actually I want a nice sari, dubchao sari, or Banarasi shalu, Banarasi sari. Not that kind of some material desires in the heart, non-devotional desires, and is not mixed with any sort of fruitive action. Oh Lord, I did this much, I cooked for you for last 3 hours. You should also give me at least amras. You give something. Not some fruitive action. Some material gain in return is expected. That kind of adulteration is not there. or empiric philosophical speculation, as Gyanis have or Mayavadis have. None of those tinges contamination. It is pure and natural love of God. It's spontaneously aroused in the absolute stage. This devotional service is executed in a favorable atmosphere, freed from material affection. And then he quotes that Bhagavata verse. Ye yatamam prapadyante tamstataiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanuvartante manushyaha partha sarvashah. In whatever way my devotee surrenders unto me, I reward them. Surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Putha. Mora putra, mora sakha, mora pranapati, yei bhave, yei more, करे शुद्ध भक्ति अपना के बड़ माने हमारे समहीन সেই ভাবে হই আমি তাহার অধীন. So how devotee thinks Mora Putra, oh he is my son, oh he is my friend, oh he is my Prananath, he is my lover. Ei bhave yai more kore shuddha bhakti. Like this, those who do shuddha bhakti with no contamination of reverence, awe and reverence, respect, no respect. Just he is my friend, or he is my son, or he is my lover. Apana ke bada mani. He thinks himself great, that devotee, the friend of Krishna, parents of Krishna, or the girlfriends of Krishna. They think they are superior to Krishna. Amare samahin. Friends think Krishna is equal to us. We are friends. Our mother thinks he is heen. He is a small boy. I am 35 years old. He is only 2 years old or 3 years old. So heen. And similarly, lovers, gopis also may feel Krishna is like equal to us, or Krishna is lower than us. Whatever. Sei bhave ye hai ami ahar adhin. And because of that bhav they have, I become adhin. I become subordinate to them. If one cherishes pure loving devotion to me, thinking of me as his son, his friend, or his beloved, regarding himself as great and considering me his equal or inferior, I become subordinate to him. It's very sweet relation. Purport. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, 3 kinds of devotional service are described, namely bhakti, that is ordinary devotional service, shuddha bhakti, pure devotional service, and viddha bhakti, mixed devotional service. Productive activities ending in devotional service, philosophical speculation ending in devotional service, and the practice of mysticism ending in devotional service are known respectively as karma yoga, jnana yoga, and dhyana yoga. For those grossly engaged in identifying the body as the self, pious activity or karma yoga is recommended. For those who identify the mind with the self, philosophical speculation or jnana yoga is recommended. But devote is on a higher level. So there is 3 bhaktis: bhakti, shuddha bhakti, and viddha bhakti. Those who are spontaneously devoted to the Lord and have no aims for material gain are called attracted devotees. मयि भक्तिर्हि भूतानां अमृतत्वाय कल्पते दिष्ट्या यद आसिन्मत् स्नेहो भवति नाम मदापनः. Devotional service rendered to me by the living beings revives their eternal life. O my dear damsels of Braja, your affection for me is your good fortune, for it is the only means by which you have obtained my favor. So affection for Krishna is very important. Maya. During a solar eclipse, the Lord came from Dwarka and met the inhabitants of Vrindavan at Samanta Panchak. Samanta Panchak are the 5 lakes which were filled up with blood, which Parshuram killed so many Kshatriyas 21 times on planet Earth. Samanta Panchak. So Krishna went there on the pretext of solar eclipse, and Vrajavasis also went to meet him. That's where gopis also met him, and Krishna said this verse to them. 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 82nd chapter, 44th verse. माता मोरे पुत्र भावे करे न बंधन अति ही न ज्ञाने करे लालन पालन. Mother sometimes binds me as her son. She nourishes and protects me, thinking me utterly helpless. Sakha shuddha sakhe kare skandhe arohan tumi kaun bada loka tumi ami sama. My friends climb on my shoulders in pure friendship, saying, "What kind of big man are you? You and I are equal." Priya yadi manakori, karaye bharsan, vedastuti haite hare, sei moraman. If my beloved consort reproaches me, that means rebukes me, in a sulky mood, that means in a very bad, angry mood, that stills my mind from the reverent hymns of the Vedas. Vedas are saluting Krishna. Oh, you are creator, you are Krishna. Krishna yawns. Ah, he feels sleepy by hearing that glorification. You are creator, you are maintainer, you are Annadata, ye data, wo data. But when gopis chastise Krishna, you nonsense, you promised you will come at sunset. What is this 2 hours late? Is this the way? So Krishna likes this. So Prabhupada in purport says, his fiancée or lover sometimes supersedes the position of the Lord, but such attempts are exhibitions of the highest love. Only out of pure love does the subordinate lover of the Supreme Person of Godhead chide him. Recently, when Bhakti or His Holiness Gopal Swami Maharaj left body, how many of you heard that Purusha, not Purusha, what is his name? Dashavatar Prabhu's offering, how many of you heard? So how he would, not exactly chastise, but because of love, so he would say, Mat Maharaj, you should not go. How can you go? Your health is not good. Don't go, Maharaj. So he would kind of, loving anger, or so that is the deep love. You understand? Not that he forgot the position of Guru and he is taking higher role, thinking that he is Jagat Guru. He is superior to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Swami. Not like that. It's a characteristic of the love. One feels that person is mine, is my possession, and that possession should not be disturbed, troubled. Health is not good. So why should he go? Forget that. All this bureau meeting. And he is guiding. He is not even member of bureau. He is a young brahmachari who is a disciple of the Guru, but he can do that. He can say that. Similarly, when Prabhupada in his Grahastha days, because whole of Gaudiya Math got into fragments, all got destroyed. Even during Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time, only so much problems. That's why he said at Radhakund in 1934, 1936, Agun Jalbe, the whole mutt is on fire. And what to speak, when he left body, there were so many court cases, a fight over the property, Gaudiya Mutts, etc. So some of the genuine disciples of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, like Bhakti Rashak Siddha Swami Maharaj, Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Maharaj, they got into preaching. They were not into these fights, court cases and all that. So Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Maharaj, because no support from Gaudiya Mutts, and he's a sannyasi, hardly any money. So he did not have proper place to stay and preach. Some center, nothing is there in his name. So then Prabhupada came to know. Prabhupada had a house in Kolkata. So on the first floor there was room. So he offered that to Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Maharaj. Said, Maharaj, you can stay there with your 2-3 disciples, and you can start preaching from here. So they put a board there, something like Gaudiya Mutt, some board, so that people will know that Gaudiya Mutt is here, and they can visit, and then he will preach like that. So it was just the beginning of the whole thing. Hardly anyone was coming, and Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Maharaj was quite free in one sense. So Prabhupada early morning, somewhere at 6 or 7 a.m., Prabhupada would climb up, go upstairs, and start discussing scriptures, Bhagavatam, commentaries, etc., with Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Maharaj, who was very scholarly. And Prabhupada knew he is a big scholar. Prabhupada would keep discussing. So it would go on to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, sometimes 12 o'clock in the noon time. And they have not eaten anything, they are just going on. Both are scholarly, both are great devotees. Prabhupada is a Grahastha but very advanced. Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Maharaj is sannyasi, only such a scholar, very close to Bhaktivinoda Thakur earlier. So then the disciple of Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Maharaj would come, and he would see my Guru Maharaj is going on talking with Abhay Charanarvind Prabhu. And there is no trace of their feeling hunger or anything. And unless Guru takes, the disciple cannot take. So he would lovingly chastise Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, what is this? How long you will go on discussing like this with Abhay Babu? And it has been long times. A morning 7 o'clock you have been sitting. Now it's 12 o'clock. Please take some prasad, Guru Maharaj. Like that. And then Bhakti Rakshak Maharaj, and then he would tell Abhay, we'll have to take prasad now. Then he would say, okay. Then he would take prasad. But this is love also. Not that, unless you take, I cannot take. Basically, Guru, disciple cares for Guru. And he feels that his body is my body. You understand? And his body without food will be hungry and stomach will be burning, acidity, so many things, pitta will increase, so he may fall sick. So this is not good. After all, my body, my guru is my guru, and my property. You understand? That kind of feeling. Apanake bodomani. He thinks himself superior, and guru's body is my property. Like that. So that is characteristic of love, not weakened by majesty. It's free from awe and reverence. So that is the discussion. Krishna likes it. Okay, any question? We have to carefully reach there, slowly. Otherwise, I said in between we will go to Sahaji as well.
We sometimes feel, like you said, we gradually have to go there, but like we sometimes feel that we may have gone there, we may have been on that level, and we sometimes reciprocate with Krishna on that level. So uh, I mean, but there's also the offenses now against Krishna. Like if we are not on that level, and if we like reciprocate with that level, so there are offenses. So matlab, how to matlab, be determined that we are on that level?
Be determined.
Matlab, how to be sure that we are on that level?
Krishna will not reciprocate. See, it's not that you are reciprocating with Krishna. Krishna will reciprocate based on your approach. Your approach is contaminated. Your approach is not pure. You are on not that platform. You are trying to imitate the behavior. So Krishna will not reciprocate. Let's say you are approaching Krishna like a friend, like Sto Krishna or Madhu Mangal. Like Madhu Mangal say, hey, all these laddus are for me. Krishna, you don't know, they are for me. So if you try to do that, you will have problem in your life, because you can only have approach. Reciprocation will be from Krishna. You understand? Not that Krishna will approach you and you will reciprocate with Krishna. That reverse can never happen. That is not at our level. For Madhavendra Puri, it's okay. Krishna approached Madhavendra Puri with the pot of milk. Please have it. And he said, but Madhavendra Puri is not ready. He said, how you, why are you giving? Because I saw you are hungry. How do you know? You came just now, na? No, from morning, these women at the well who are drawing water from well, they have been watching you. You have not eaten anything, and they also saw you did not ask beg from anyone. So they know you are hungry. So they only told me, so I came here. And Madhavendra Puri says, okay. So you see, Krishna is approaching and Madhavendra Puri is reciprocating. We are not on that level. Here we have to approach and Krishna will reciprocate. But if you approach him as his friend, which you are not on that level, so Krishna will not reciprocate, and then you will understand, oh, then you will become angry on your own sadhaka stage. What is this, Krishna? I lost my job. Then your real surface, your real nature will come to surface. You know that blue fox who fell down in blue color tub, like that. And all the jungle animals thought, oh my God, some angel has come from heaven, and let us accept him as the king of the forest. And all the tigers, lions, they all accepted. They made him sit on the simhasan, whichever simhasan they had, and they were all saluting him and saying, what do you want? And he was saying, I want food, get something. And tiger would go catch some deer and bring to this fox, and like that. But after some days in the night, it so happened in the deep forest somewhere, the foxes started howling, and this fox was fox. He forgot that he is accepted as the king. Then immediately he reciprocated by in the same way, and then they understood, all the tigers, lions, elephant, what nonsense. Are this fellow is not some angel coming from heaven. He is fox only. Some problem, some blue color happened. Immediately they pounced upon him, tore him off, ate him off also, kind of. So we will be exposed because we are what we are. We cannot imitate these boys, friends of Krishna, gopis. They are not imitating. They are naturally there. We have to get there, but slowly, eventually. So we are recommended by now our acharyas to be serving Krishna in the dasyaras or in the das bhav. Even deities we, though Radha Krishna did that day in Bhagavatam class, in case you attended, I gave last time. Even if we worship Radha Krishna here, we worship them in the mood of Lakshmi Narayana only. That Radharani is Supreme Mother, Jagan Mata, and Krishna is Supreme Father, Jagat Pita, Narayan, like that. So that is the approach, because prematurely if you enter in that kind of intimate relationship with Krishna, you will have trouble. Just like a small girl trying to imitate to be pregnant. She can put a pillow in her frock or whatever that chudidar and pretend to be pregnant. But there's no question of any baby coming out of the womb. There is no baby only. She's not pregnant only. That is all show only. Similarly, Bhaktivinoda Thakur would talk about some lady in the hospital, hospitalized. She finds here is one pregnant lady, another pregnant lady, and after few days, this lady gives birth. She undergoes delivery. So in delivery, she has what do you call that, labor pain or what is that pain, and she's she's, and then the child takes birth, and then she's kissing the child and all that. And after some days, then this another woman on the other bed, she undergoes delivery and she crying, and she gives birth to child. So now this barren lady, this is barren lady, बांझ स्त्री जो कभी बच्चे को जन्म नहीं दे सकती, she feels inferiority complex. What is this? Both gave birth and I am not able to give birth. So she also pretends to be pregnant. Maybe she can put a pillow of the hospital inside her sari, and then she and the doctors will come and say, what happened? What? Do you have stomach problem? No. It's a labor pain. Labor pain. You crazy lady, you are barren lady. Remove that cushion, rascal lady. They will give her slaps. Then she'll really cry. They will laugh because they know she's a barren lady. She can, and she's not pregnant at all. So you understand? Na? Like that, we will be exposed, like that barren lady. So prematurely, we should not try to pretend to be like that. That is called a prematurely entering in the advanced zone. Just like imagine you enter in your MD's cabin and you sit on the seat of the MD. What will happen to you? What will happen? Security will reach there or no, he doesn't know maybe. But MD will come and he will say, what nonsense. Out. He may slap you also. He may kick you also. He can do it. He can call security. मारो इसको, पीटो, धक्के मार के बाहर निकाल दो. At least pink slip. Get lost. You are never allowed. And he can give, sometimes they give, na? He cannot enter in any company. I don't know what is it called. Character certificate, huh? That he sat on the MD's seat. What kind of audacity he has. In future also he cannot get job. You understand? So we have to be careful.
But Proji, would that be considered as an offense?
That depends on your inner mood and all that. Sometimes you could be in deep ignorance and you are trying to prematurely get there. But sometimes you could be infected by pride or envy, something like that. Then it is a serious matter. Krishna will see to what degree the fault is and he will purify the devotee.
But in case of Raganuga Bhakti, as we said, that we have to follow the mood of a Ragatmika devotee.
So for us, that Ragatmika devotee is Rupa Manjari in Golok Vrindavan, who is assistant to Lalita Sakhi, and who has come in this world as Rupa Goswami,
yes,
as our Acharya, the head of entire Gaudiya Math. That's why Prabhupada in Gaudiya Math, Gaudiya Sampradaya, that's why Prabhupada in NOI preface only has written, this whole of Krishna consciousness movement is under the supervision of Srila Rupa Goswami. So we have to read his books and follow in his footsteps as a sadhaka. Rupa Goswami appears in this world, Rupa Manjari appears in this world as a sadhaka. So we have to practice in his footsteps, read the literatures and follow the recommendations like 64 angas of bhakti and all that Panchanga bhakti, that we have to practice. Then it is safe. Then you are following a Ragatmika devotee, but in a proper way, in a very scientific, just way. Yes.
Two online questions.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, bro, you can unmute and ask the question.
Tell the name of the devotee.
Mahendra Shishodia. You can unmute, bro.
Hare Krishna. We have to read Prabhupada books, particularly Goswami's books, like the nectar of instruction, nectar of devotion. Certainly Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. So this Prabhupada already said, if you cannot read all the books, at least read four books: Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and Nectar of Devotion. So these four books you read hundreds and thousands and millions of times. If you cannot read all other books, otherwise read at least all the books of Prabhupada once, and then read these four books repeatedly, again and again and again. One book is over, next book, then third book, then fourth book, again the first book, then second book. Keep reading over and over again. And then this is most practical and scientific. Your consciousness will very systematically elevate to the higher and higher levels, and without going sidetracked, going here and there, Sahajyasam, Mayavad, or here there. As a Vaidhi Bhakta, step by step, sadhakas, you will become Raganuga Bhakta, and eventually Bhava Bhakta and Premi Bhakta, and you will go Golok Vrindavan. You can see the life of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, how he remained a missionary externally, but internally so deep in bhav and all that. You know that movie I was talking about. He is in the sleep, deep sleep in the midnight, and he is worshipping the deities and doing chamar. I was thinking sometime in the day, yesterday also, that he said, Narottam Das Thakur, chamar dulao, what is that? Heri Mukha Chandra. Chamar dulao, kabe Heri Mukha Chandra, Radha Krishna Prana Jugal Kishore. So Chamar Dhula, he is doing Chamar. In the hand there is nothing, because he is sleeping only. He did not sleep on the bed to do deity worship. He went on the bed to sleep, and he slept. But because consciousness is so pure, he is doing Chamar Dhulabo, but Kabe? Heri Mukha Chandro. Only when you see the lotus body and face of the Lord, then only you will do Chamar, na? Otherwise, how will you do? Will I do Chamar here now? I'll take pocha and clean the screen. I will not Chamar to the screen of the computer. You understand? Chamar डुलाने के लिए भी प्रभुपाद होने चाहिए सामने. कोई तो होना चाहिए ना, reverential, respectable, worshipable personality like the deity or Prabhupada. So he is seeing somebody. We don't know whom he is seeing. At least Prabhupada is seeing. Or he may be seeing Radha Krishna or Gaur Nitya or Jagannath Baldev, and he is doing Chamar. So this, and you see how he led his life. Morning, Pakka, morning program, chanting 16 rounds. He would go for morning walk because health not good in some park, and he would chant with disciples. They would walk, and walking would also happen. Like Prabhupada would go, he was accustomed to on Juhu Beach and many places in the world. He would also go for morning walk with Prabhupada because he was GBC and all that. So he was accustomed to that, and plus old body requires some exercise, so walking is the best. He would go in the Radha Kunjabiri temple every morning. We have seen him 4:30 or DT worship, and then afterwards he would go for morning walk with some disciples in 2-3 vans. They would go. Radheshamburu also would go, I think, sometimes. And then Pakka missionary, performed so many activities, built so many temples, distributed books, inspired others, and gave initiations, accepted disciples, gave them nice teachings, performed all the services, very humble. So like this we should. Already our devotees, senior devotees have set nice example for all of us. We just follow in their footsteps. See, Maharaj did not talk so much about Raga Bhakti and Raga Marg and all that. If you see him, he appeared like a perfect sadhaka. But you see that in the dream only he is waving Chamar. So that means he has reached perfection. So we have to follow in the footsteps of great devotees. Sadhu Vartmanu Vartmanam, following in the footsteps of saintly persons. Is that okay, Prabhu? Mahendra Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Second question.
Sai Vivek Palive Mula. What is the role of Yogamaya in all these rasas which hide the awe and reverence? Does Rajavasis still know the position of Krishna?
Rajavasis cannot know position of Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. They know position of Krishna that he is equal to us or he is inferior to us. He is son of Nanda Maharaj, small kid. They cannot know the way you know. And because you know like this, you will not reach Golok Vrindavan now. Don't worry. Afterwards, advancement of consciousness will happen. And then Swarup Siddhi will happen. You will know what is your relationship with Krishna, who you are in Golok Vrindavan, whether in Sakya Ras, Dasya Ras, whichever Ras. And then you will start reciprocating internally with Krishna like that, but externally you will present yourself as a ISKCON regular sadhaka type. The way His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj exhibited himself as a sadhaka. But internally, that midnight, it was internal. ये अंदर की बात थी. उन्होंने वीडियोग्राफी करके बाहर कर दी बात. जब महाराज बाहर चले गए शरीर से, तभी उन्होंने बाहर कर दी. मुझे ये तो ऐसा रिसेंट लग रहा है, ऐसा नहीं, ये तो पहले का है ये. हाँ, see 2023, 1 year back also. But they did not reveal somehow. Now they are revealing. उनको लगा होगा महाराज को सब वक्त बोलेंगे, क्या महाराज कितना एडवांस, आपको देखा हमने, बोलेंगे, डांटेंगे वो शिष्यों को. इसलिए शायद उन लोगों ने आउट नहीं किया वो वीडियो. अभी महाराज नहीं रहे तो उन्होंने कर दिया. So what was that? So Yogamaya, what was the question?
What is the role of Yogamaya in all these rasas which hide the awe and reverence? Does Rajavasi still know the position of Krishna?
So Yogamaya only has that. No? So Yogamaya is very active in Golok Vrindavan. There is no Mahamaya there. Here Mahamaya is there, and here also how Mahamaya is there, only when you want to enjoy everything around you, then only Mahamaya exists. Otherwise Mahamaya doesn't exist for pure devotee also. Vishwam Purna Sukhayate, for him this is Sukhalayam. This is not Dukhalaya at all. Dukhalaya is for conditioned soul like us. A Brahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravati Narjana Mamupiti Dukanteya Dukhalaya Mavashasha, or whatever. No, so this is Dukhalaya because we want to enjoy. It's like you want to enjoy Sita Devi. Then you get arrows of Krishna, arrows of Ram. It appears every blood coming, and all that. But like Hanumanji, you take Sita Devi to Ramji. Even the news that Sita is safe in Ashokvan, immediately you get embraced by Ramji, like Hanumanji got. So in this world also, if we give up all sense gratificatory desires and work only for Krishna's services, Krishna's pleasure, then only Yogamaya only exists for you. Mahamaya doesn't exist. Vishaya chadiya kabe Shuddha habe mana kabe hamahe rabo Shri Vrindavan. If you give up all the sense objects, the attraction, enjoyment, enjoying all sense objects for your own pleasure, then you find Vrindavan everywhere. Then you are not in Pune city, you are in Golok Vrindavan or Bhulok Vrindavan, whichever Vrindavan you feel, Gokul Vrindavan. That's it. You are not in Maharashtra, you are in Golok Vrindavan. You are not in India, you are in Golok Vrindavan. So it's just a consciousness shift, elevation of consciousness, pure consciousness. Our consciousness is currently contaminated.
Yes, Prabhu, you can ask.
Yes. You want to ask any clarification? Hare Krishna. No, you can give respect by chastising them if you have that authority, or you can give respect by correcting them. You can give respect by taking them to superiors and telling the superior Prabhu, this Prabhu has not been doing services for last 5 months. In last 50 times, he has missed 49 times. One time he did because I was watching him for half an hour, and in presence of my standing there, then he had to do it. So Prabhu, please tell him something. So this is respecting only. You don't have envy towards him, you understand, but you want him also to serve and what do you call, please your superiors. Your goal is not that how dare of you, you are my subordinate, I am the head of the department. What a nonsense, you don't listen to me. अभी तुम्हें मजा चखाता हूँ, ये भाव नहीं है आपका. आपका भाव है कि मेरे जो सुपीरियर है उनके लिए मैं कार्य कर रहा हूँ. वो अगर मुझे बोलेंगे ये सेवा छोड़ दो, मैं सेवा छोड़ दूंगा. ये स्थान छोड़ दो, किसी और वॉइस में चले जाओ प्रीचिंग के लिए, तो मैं वहां चला जाऊंगा. लेकिन क्योंकि मुझे अपॉइंट किया है, so I am responsible, I am accountable to ensure that all the services happen. Like that. So otherwise my seniors will be displeased. I have accountability towards him. That's why I take him to senior, or I chastise him, or I correct him. All that one can do, but free from envy. You understand? You are not in center. Krishna consciousness, as Radhana Swami Maharaj says, Krishna consciousness means to take yourself out of center and to put Krishna there, to put Krishna, Guru there, to put senior devotees there. So then you can do that, and that is respecting only. Understand? Okay. Hare Krishna. Is that all?
In the verse, for Dasya Rasa, Krishna tells that he is not subordinate to the devotee in Dasya Rasa. One verse was there.
Hmm.
So, in case of Hanuman, we see sometimes Lord Ram reciprocates with Hanuman, and I believe that there is some incidents, like Hanuman is incidents. I cannot recall, but Hanuman is controlling Lord Ram. Is there any?
That is the nature of love anyway. Sometimes he may be doing that, but that is not the nature of any of the Vaikuntha words, including Saket Dham, where Lord Ram resides, Ayodhya Dham. So there the predominant modes will be Shantaras, Dasyaras. Few individuals, Hanuman is very special because he has done such a voluminous service, kind of na Bhutona Bhavishyati service. So his role is special. So he being so intimate with Lord Ram, he may sometimes control the Lord, but he alone, nobody else. Other jivas who go from in this material world to there, no question of they trying to imitate Hanuman Jai se bole Bhagwan, to मैं भी बोलता हूँ. No question. They have to be in awe and reverence. But that is not the case in Golok Vrindavan with Krishna. You can also be, in one sense, controlling Krishna. You will never become Madhu Mangal, Stok Krishna, Amshuman. That is Mayavad. You will not become one with them, but you can become like them. Another friend of Krishna, like Gop Kumar joined the party and he became friend of Krishna. You can also join the party, the friend circle. You can join parent circle of Krishna. You can join fiancé circle of Krishna. There are circles, clubs are there. Friends club, parents club, and fiancé club. You can join any club. Membership is free. Free means you have to pay a lot, not cash, but ash in one sense. You should consider yourself like a trash. That is the cash, means you are very insignificant. That is the cash. When you pay, then you can join that. Yes.
Because when one takes holy name, like it's very intelligent. Like he don't hold a kite; he's holding the thread. The devotee, if he takes the holy name, and like that way, he controls the supreme personality of God. इसमें कैसे हम समझे? Because he is not in any of the rasas above rasas.
Who a normal devotee, sadhak?
Normal devotee, and it said na ke like intelligent person, intelligent sadhak, who every time he holds the thread of the kite, not holds the kite. So that's how.
I don't know where first time I'm hearing this analogy, but it suits in one sense. But we don't try to control Krishna. It's a service Krishna. Our acharyas have told, "Oh Krishna, the Krishna, the all attractive one, or Radharani is energy of the Lord, oh reservoir of pleasure, Rama, please engage me in your loving devotion." Not that, oh, please allow me to control you. What is this? You are going out of control, Krishna. What nonsense. It's not good. We don't, our acharyas have not told like that. You have to go like this. Or even Prabhupada said, please accept me. When we chant Hare Krishna, we have prayer, oh Lord, please accept me. Please accept me, what? Who will say that, please accept me? The subordinate, na? The senior will not tell. Father doesn't tell son, oh son, please accept me. In his old age, when the son is trying to throw him out of the house, that time he says, oh son, please accept me in the house. Don't allow me to go out. That is different. But otherwise, so subordinate's mood is there. Yes.
Okay, as you said, Krishna. So he does. Vrindavan Krishna doesn't kill the Rakshasas. Vasudev Krishna kills. So same way, Radharani once she sent a chakra. So that time she was not Vrindavan Radharani.
That I don't know. When she sent chakra,
I think Krishna didn't want to kill some demon. That time some demigods requested that please you only kill because Krishna is not killed. Then she sent the Sundershyam Pr.
That is there, I think, in Bhakti book. Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj book, I think. I'm not sure. Somewhere I have read or heard. But I don't remember that pastime fully. We'll have to read. But I have not heard like that about Radharani. Vrindavan, Radharani, and whatever else. Let us read from authorized scriptures. The pastime first and the philosophy behind. I don't know, so I cannot answer. Because I don't remember at least. Neither do I remember the pastime, nor do I remember what was the philosophical insight into it. I can find out and tell you. Any other?
I want the chakra to be used to kill Jagai Madai. The mood of Radharani, I'm telling, in this context only.
Mood of Radharani is never about holding chakra. That was one particular incident where the demon was not getting killed. Some promise, some benediction was given by Krishna. So he was helpless. So Radharani supposed to have killed him. It's not like Radharani's general mood is kaha chakra kidhar hai, maar dal de. That is not the mood of Radharani. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come with the mood of Radharani to relish the love she has for Krishna, the sweetness of her relationship with Krishna. जनरल लिविंग एंटिटी साथ कुछ लेना देना है नहीं, समझ रहे ना. और दूसरा जो है ये इंटरनल है, एंड थोड़ा एक्सटर्नल देखेंगे तो राधारानी इज वेरी कंपैशनेट टू ऑल लिविंग एंटिटीज, क्योंकि मदर है. तो देन दैट इज प्रीचिंग. ये चक्र वगैरह ये सब उसमें नहीं आता. ये एक स्पेसिफिक पास टाइम है, मे बी सम पुराण समवेयर इट इज मेंशन. So that is true. Like yesterday also we had this thing, na? Madhukaita were killed by Lord. So they were they performed austerities for Lakshmi, and Lakshmi gave them blessing. You cannot be killed by anyone. Only when you desire to get killed, then only you can be killed. Now who will desire to get killed? So they became very atrocious, like Hiranyakashipu, and they started troubling everyone. So Brahmaji approached the Lord. Lord, see what blessings they have got, and now they are doing like that. So what? And they have stolen Vedas also. Say, Lord, I agree. Lord Vishnu in the form of Hagri went and he fought with them and took the Vedas, gave to Brahma. Now they cannot be killed because Lakshmi has blessed them. So what Lord did, Lord begged from them blessing, and that you are very powerful, Jabardast. So मुझे एक blessing चाहिए आपसे. हाँ, in arrogance they said yes, ask for any benediction. And then he said, you please die, agree to get killed by me. So because they had said yes, they had to say that okay, now we will die. They had to accept, and they died. So these are very specific pastime in which very what you call very tactfully they have to be dealt with. So likewise, this is one case. I mean, how many hundreds of thousands of times you heard that Radharani again and again, कहाँ गया चक्र मेरा और मार डालती हूँ इसको और मार भी डाला, ऐसा कभी नहीं सुनेंगे. That is not a general mood. That's a very once only, it seems, once only. Because this is a very specific case. Any other?
Is it true that without Guru's mercy or without taking initiation, we cannot enter into the rag marg?
So how will you approach, if the line is not there, how will you approach that person in the rag marg? In one sense, when you go behind him, that ragatmika devotee, then you are already accepting Guru, na? But only thing, it becomes very high jump.
Yes.
He is on such a high plan, you are trying to go there. That is not recommended process. You have to accept down the line only. And that is parampara, very much glorified. Krishna himself says tadvidhi pranipatena.
Yes.
Pariprashnena sevaya. Like that. Even Mirabai and others, they also had their local some inspirational figures, gurus or some Baba. Somewhere they got some input, and they had a lot of respect for that personality. Officially, it not be formal acceptance of initiation and all that. They had that. You understand? In the heart. Similarly, Tukaram Maharaj, in one sense, he did not accept Guru formally, but in the heart, in that pastime, he tells himself, that I accepted my Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he doesn't say Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Raghava Chaitanya, Keshava Chaitanya. Mantra Adi-lila, Ram Krishna Hari. So it's very clear. Externally, he did not have Guru, but he accepted subordination, surrender, everything he did. And Prabhupada directly says, because of accepting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Guru, everything process given by Tukaram Maharaj is exactly like Gaudiya Parampara. Dhoti Kurta, Kanti Mala, Kartal, Mrudang, everything is similar to गौड़ीय संप्रदाय. So from previous birth it may be there. We don't know what it is. But see, we cannot follow. Why to discuss those cases which is, are you going to take tambura and go in the campus or outside the campus? ऐसी लागी लगन मैं हो गई मगन कहाँ है जगन. तो इधर गोविंदा का स्मेल आ रहा है. समोसा बनाए शायद आज. आपकी लगन हो गई भगन. भगन हो गई क्योंकि समोसा के एरिया से गुजरे आप रोड बाहर जाने की बजाय हरे कृष्ण चौक में आप गोविंदा में घुसोगे. बोले प्रभु थोड़ा देता हूँ. तो ये सब हमें चर्चा करने की जरूरत नहीं है. अंडरस्टैंड? ठीक है. ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की जय. श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय. समवेत गौर भक्तवृंद की जय. निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी. As we have two garlands,